My next guest is going to be back in action, taking on Brian Rogers this Saturday at AFP 103, and you can watch that live on Spectation Sports. Happy to be joined by Dustin Pape just a few days out before his fight. Dustin, how you doing, man?
Oh, not bad. Doing good. So
Good to hear, man. And I see we're in the backyard right now. Where are we getting you today?
yeah, just sitting in the backyard.
It's nice
Just
backyard.
made the wife and daughter lunch. So
Good stuff.
yep.
Well, thanks for joining. Tell me how this all came together with you fighting for AFP. When did you find out about this opportunity?
Honestly, I just got back. I was on a long layoff myself, 8 or 9 years, and then I fought for a show back home in Indiana, MFL, and then it was hard to find fights. I moved down to the South, and I posted on literally a Facebook page, and someone reached out to me with this opportunity, and I took it. So
Nice. So you kind of did your own promoting yourself, which is kind of neat. So someone saw the social media post and reached out and said, "Hey, do you want this opportunity?"
yeah, it's good and bad because I mean, depending, promoters have their guys, but this actually I got it. I found it through MMA Homegrown, and everything the dude's done. I can't remember the name right now. It's bad, but MMA Homegrown, and they reached out and helped me get a couple of sponsors and stuff. So far it's been good working with them.
Good stuff. Okay, well, that's cool.
Camera.
Well, now, how surprised were you when they mentioned Brian Rogers was your opponent? Because Brian has also got a huge layoff. He hasn't fought since 2017.
Yeah, that's kind of what they reached out with it. It was at 205. I'm more of a middleweight, but I mean, I didn't really care too much and about the weight. I mean, I work a shitload, so not having to cut weight is good for me, and they kind of explained he'd coming off a layoff. I tried to do a catch. They said, no, just 205. And I said, all right. And I looked him up, and he's got some good fights, good wins. I mean, he's got a lot of fights, wins and losses. I mean, but he's a vet, and that's a long layoff, but I don't know. It's a little different. So I don't
Yeah,
know if
it's going to
that's
be interesting.
advantage
So it sounds
me.
like yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
I don't know if it's advantage me or him having one fight back, but I mean, my fight didn't go well, so hopefully it's the same for him. And he's got a little
Well,
rust, and I can take advantage of that. But we'll see what happens.
yeah, well, to be fair, your loss, I mean, you fought a really good opponent, Wes Schultz, who we're going to see on Contender Series again this year. So, I mean, you're fighting some pretty good opposition on the scene there. To your credit, I was just going to mention that. But it sounds like
Yeah.
you didn't know much about Brian before taking this fight, because I think people who remember the old school Bellator of Bjorn Rebney, Brian Rogers was pretty prominent for them back when he fought for Bellator in the Bjorn Rebney era. I don't know if you were aware of that.
Yeah, not really, no. But
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah.
looked it up, and he's fought tough guys. He's fought
Yeah, Alexander Shlemenko,
some
like he's been in there
not
with some good
yeah.
names, right?
Yeah, and that's what I'm looking for. I kind of like the thing that sucked about signing this fight is I could have had a fight like last month, but with the contract I couldn't take it. With a guy that was easily win to get another win on my record. But the AFP has been good to work with so far, and they're taking care of me. So it is what it is, and the fight game is it is what it is. I mean, I'm not going to turn down any fight that I get offered as long as it's worth me going out there.
And something you mentioned, and it's pretty obvious on your record, you mentioned the layoff 8 years. What did keep you out of the cage for so long, for people who might be wondering?
Oh, I don't know if you ever heard of these. There's these people out there, women, got married, moved, eventually got married, moved, had a kid, but
Life got in the
Brian's
way.
older than me.
Yeah.
Yeah, not in the way, but just
Yeah.
I mean, we moved from Indiana to Tennessee. I didn't really find a gym for a while. I mean, maybe I wasn't looking too hard. Started working, got a house, and I kind of got away from it, and I also kind of got fat, and then this got me back into shape and discipline, man. Like
Okay.
battling some addiction and stuff like that. Nothing bad, but drinking every day, and I turned back to something I knew I loved and discipline to fight and train. So That's why I'm doing this, and I enjoy it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's great, man, and glad it's all sort of worked out. So you mentioned kind of looking up Rogers and stuff. How do you feel like your style matches up against his in this fight?
I I think it's good for me, and it's bad for me, and it's bad for him, but it's good for the fans.
Mm-hmm.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a really exciting fight, and I know I saw AFP post a while ago. There's a fight of the night bonus, so I think we're both, win or lose. I think we're both going to go home pretty happy,
I'd
and
say
the
so.
fans are going to have a good fight.
Yeah, I agree. I think with your styles, this is definitely going to be one of the candidates for fight of the night. Take me through camp a bit. Where are you training right now, and who've been some of your main training partners that helped you get ready for this one?
I'm training out of Chattanooga MMA College. Billy Swanson runs the gym,
Oh, nice. I know Billy.
and Chat. I don't know his last name off the top of my head, Chat, but we got a lot of good up and comers in there. It's mostly amateurs and then just casual training partners.
Mm.
But Matson, damn, I wish I would have wrote these down. Matson,
Mm.
I don't know his last. Matson Machad. It's a crazy last name
No
out of
worries.
Texas, but he's a good up and comer. Tyler Wallace, this dude Connor. They're all. We got some really good guys, and we get some good rounds down there.
Okay.
And then strength and conditioning, I've just been doing myself. I used to train with applied strength and conditioning, Jason Gussick, and he actually helped set up a program through Westside Barbell, and Tom Berry runs it up there for a lot of Ohio fighters like Matt Brown. So I've been doing that all camp myself,
Perfect. Okay.
and but it's been a good camp. I'm not gonna. I mean, I don't think anybody's ever said it's been a shitty camp. I've had
Right.
things happen that suck, but I mean, whether it is what it is, and that's part of life. It's never gonna be perfect. You're gonna get bumps and bruises.
Yep.
I'm older, he's older. It's not like I was when I was like 20 something and you could just show up to the gym,
Mm-hmm.
wrestle hard for like an hour and a half, not stretch or nothing. It's a little different now. I'm
Yeah.
sure he feels the same way, but that's just part of the game.
Yeah, I agree. By the way, you mentioned Billy Swanson. That's a name I haven't heard in a while. I know he's doing bare knuckle now. Is he ever going to come back to MMA? He hasn't fought MMA in a long time.
I don't know. He just got that offer, and I know now he's staying a lot more active in the gym, like
Oh, perfect.
being a coach. Running a lot of amateurs, and he promotes some shows down here, All or Nothing Fights. He's got one coming up in October, but we've actually changed the gym up now where we're working a lot harder, and he's doing the stuff with us every day to stay, because all he's been getting is like late offers. I think
Right.
it's been hard for him to find a fight, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. No, I was just wondering because I
It,
interviewed
it
him. I
seems like
interviewed him way back in the day. Like I remember when he used to fight for Valor way back when. And so
yeah.
yeah, I just that's a name just I haven't heard in a while. So I was just curious about that. I was going to mention as well. You mentioned the fact that this is at 205. Do you have to cut much weight at all? What's that going to look like leading into the fight? You seem like you're
Oh
in a
yeah,
good mood. Yeah.
yeah. I'm gonna be at like 220. No, I'm not cutting shit,
Oh,
man. So
perfect. Okay, good.
I don't know. It could be an advantage. It could be a disadvantage.
Yeah.
I'm older, but he's older, so we'll see where his cardio is.
Yeah.
And I've trained with a lot of big guys, and I'm a pretty strong dude, just country strong, splitting wood, wrestling my whole life,
Mhm.
and lifting weights. But I don't know. It's that Mike Tyson thing. It's like you can have a game plan, this or
Right. And then
that,
once you
and
get hit
then
in the face, it's
you
yeah,
you
it's
you
different.
go in there and like
Yeah.
I move with punches, but some people can fucking crack, and then that's when it's like, well, fuck, I don't like this, but it is what it is. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. By the way, Brian,
well,
I don't know if you know this, but Brian used to fight at he's fought most of his career at middleweight. So
yeah.
so yeah.
That's the thing I looked up because I was like, well, I seen his frame, and I know he got bigger,
Mm.
and I'm sure this is helping him get back in shape, similar to me, man. I was a couple months ago walking around, I mean, a year ago,
Bigger.
we're
Yeah.
walking around close to 230, and it's
Oh
like,
wow. Okay.
it wasn't good weight,
Yeah. Yeah. No,
so
for
it's
sure.
like, I just kind of got fat. So not too fat, but I don't, you know what it
Yeah.
is.
No. No.
It's,
I know what you mean, man.
but
Yeah.
it's like, I'm walking around at like 205 with the training and being summertime down here in the South. So it's kind of I've been right there at weight. So,
Good. Good
which
stuff.
we'll see if this was it is what it is. Oh, fuck.
Your corner. What will that look like? Who's gonna be in the cage with you?
We got guys down here that are coming, but I got my row is coming up to corner me, so you just got one guy, being a
Nice.
drive, and not a lot of people got plans and stuff. So I'd reached out to some guys because I used to do camps up there with Matt Brown, but
Oh, nice. Yeah.
a lot of those guys had prior engagements. So but it is
Yeah. Okay.
it
Fair
is
enough.
what it is. No,
How's this fight playing out on Saturday? Like we said, probably going to be a fight of the night. How's this one unfolding, do you think?
I honestly, I just it's gonna be in the pocket. My thing is to keep moving forward, trade punches, wrestle them a little bit, grapple, cage work, and we'll see what happens. I mean,
Yeah.
just fight down and exchanges, move, see where my speed is compared to his, and where the power lies, and counters.
Yeah.
Southpaw orthodox, and battle for that straight.
Before we go, not looking past Saturday, but what's the plan after this? Just whatever good opportunity comes your way, you'll kind of assess and see if it's worth it, type thing. Because I know, like, do you want to get one more fight in this year?
I do, but I've had a few people reach out, but right now it's like I'm not doing nothing till we get out of that fight, and see how that goes.
Yeah, take it fight by
You
fight.
know,
That makes sense. Appreciate it. Well, Dustin, hey,
but
thanks for doing this, especially just a couple days away from the fight, man. I appreciate you making some time. If there's anyone you want to thank, any sponsors, any social media you want to mention, I'll give you the last word.
all right, yeah, thank you. I mean, shout out to Chattanooga MMA College and MMA Homegrown for helping me get this fight. Shroom Bar and oh man, dude, there's this. I've been so bad at remember. I think it's CHA8 MMA in the. I might be butchering this again, but they help a lot of local fighters out with T-shirts, and
Oh,
they
cool.
sell them. And I tag them on all my social medias, but it's you can follow me at Pape MMA on Instagram, and yeah, and then my family, for helping me out this camp, and then all my teammates, like I said, Chattanooga MMA College and American Fight Promotion, and Brian for giving me the opportunity for a fight. You
Perfect.
know,
All
it's
right.
like two layoffs, and I got a co-main event last fight, and then a main event this fight. And it's like shit. I just coming off the couch, but it'll be fun. I just hope people tune in, and I hope people enjoy the fight. So it's gonna be fun.